everyone, it is your girl Adeze back at it again with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through this very simple glam makeup look. And also, as per the video title, duh, I'm going to be updating you about, my life and how far I've come so far, because we are halfway through this year. It's kind of cold this side of the world, but we're hot girl summering either way. I am shivering my life away, but I've got a blanket here with me. But anyway, yeah, that's just today's video, I guess. That was so awkward. Wait, did I shave? Okay, so yeah, that's about it. And also, if you want an update on these faux locks, I'm gonna link the video up here, and I'm also gonna leave the details down in the description box below. Also, come on, what you doing? Why are you here and you haven't clicked the subscribe button? Okay, please click the subscribe button. Please do so right now. Pause this video, stop whatever you're doing, click that button. Thank you. Also, yeah, we're gonna talk about uploads in this video, but I'm gonna try to be more consistent. Okay guys, please bear with me. And I mean, 2 videos in one day, like, I feel like superwoman. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. So this video is basically just an update on my life. Sorry, this is part of it. We're done, so let's get into it. I'm gonna start priming my eyes with LA GoPro Conceal and Warm Honey. So this video is just basically an update on my life. Sorry if I'm looking this way, I've got a mirror there. Just an update on my life and where I am currently. First things first, I've decided to start intermittent fasting to kind of like lose weight and obviously have a better, healthy relationship with food, where I eat when I'm hungry. And I decided to film during the time that I'm supposed to break my fast, and I am so hungry, so I'm just having like plain pasta with white sauce in that bowl. And yeah, that's about it. If you remember, I filmed like a video on my birthday titled Doing My Birthday Makeup, and I was talking about my goals this year and what's up for me this year. As you all know, I am back in school full-time. I am studying chiropractic. If you don't know what that is, it sounds just exactly what it is. I'm kidding. You can Google it, but chiropractors are basically kind of like musculoskeletal doctors. They deal with like joints, soft tissue, and spinal manipulations and stuff like that. So that's what a chiropractor does. So I am actually finally studying something that I really enjoy, and it is in my line of what I wanted to do in life. So I'm good with that. I'm cool with that. Well, I wanted to say good and cool at the same time, so cool. But going back to school full time has been really, really difficult. Yeah, it's been really tough on me. Like I had to relearn how to study again, and it's just been so rough. Sorry if I kind of look like a disco ball and iridescent. I'm just going to show you the stuff I used to prime. So I moisturized my face with my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. This is like my favorite moisturizer. Literally, it's almost done. Like, it's really good. It's actually marketed to dry skin, but for me, it works wonders. And then I obviously went in with my baby skin pore eraser, duh. And I also went in with my Essence Prime Studio glow boosting and pore minimizing primer. I'm really liking this for like a glow, and I'm kind of like trying to do this like bronzy glowy look. So now to move on to the eyes, I'm gonna take a fluffy blending brush, and then I'm taking my Makeup Revolution Reloaded Iconic Fever palette. That's mainly what I'm going to be using on my eyes today. So for my transition shade, I'm going to take this orange shade right here, and I'm going to use that as a transition. So yeah, going back to school full time has been really tough, really taxing on me, but I'm coping, I am passing. It's just hard. It's harder. that's what happens. So yeah. And then one other thing is I've kind of been, because of school, obviously been slacking on my YouTube uploads, because like I'm really trying to get my schedule on point, and my only problem is I can't really film during the day because I'm in lectures, I'm in practicals and stuff like that. So it's really hard for me to film during the day unless I do it during the weekend. So I have purchased a ring light, which will be coming soon, and that's gonna help me to at least film later hours of the day where I don't have to depend on natural light. So that's gonna be really cool, because that means I can film, like I know I'm usually awake till late, and I can film later on at night, and then I can have consistent uploads. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah. With regards to my hustle, I've been trying to build my food page more. I've been trying to build my blogging page more, and that is underway, because I'm actually trying to build myself a digital platform where I can do my business, because digital is the best, you know? Digital is the best. Whenever I get brand deals or I get brand emails and the brand and I can actually negotiate and be in agreement with each other, I'm usually very excited and it's ecstatic about it, because I know that I've got stuff to do. So I'm trying to like up my game so I can actually get more brand deals, because I did my first like hair brand deal not so long ago, and it was like one of the best experiences ever. I still use the product. I love the product. I had to restock some of the products, and I'm totally in love with the brand. So I actually just want to start doing that type of stuff with kind of like products that I love and brands that I'd like to work with. So that is my goal this upcoming year, to actually kind of focus more on that and kind of like building my side hustles. So I'm also trying to like practice my makeup skills so I can actually start doing people's makeup. So that's going to be really interesting. I think that's going to be like really, really interesting. And then I'm going to go in with like this brown shade next to it for my crease. I'm just going to tap off the excess. Yeah, so that's what's been going on. Relationship wise, things have been great. I don't know if you guys know my boyfriend, but anyway, he's been doing like really well with his music stuff, and like that makes me happy. So no complaints over there. No complaints over there at all. I will leave his YouTube channel link down in the description box below. If you like gospel music, you can check out his channel. He's doing that and he's really good. I'm really proud of him and stuff. So anyway, while you are here, while you're sitting there, why don't you stop what you're doing and go and click on the subscribe button? Please, please, please do that for me. It helps me help you, you know. And also you can become part of the Royal Gang. If you don't know what the Royal Gang is, what I call my subscribers, which are royals, because Ada means princess. So you guys can become kings and queens, prince and princesses, you know. Just join the squad, join the gang. Like, ain't no harm in that, you know. So just go ahead and click that subscription button and also click the notification bell so you know when I upload. Kind of inconsistent at the moment, but we're getting there. All right. And so, okay, there's been a bit of like some bumps with regards to friendships this year, and I've just been more clearer about who I want in my circle. And I think that's just a really great thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to, you know, protect your space and stuff like that, because I know like some people most of the time you would want to give people second chances, but I think it just depends on that, like how it goes. And actually being back at varsity first year as like a 26-year-old is actually not what I expected, because I thought I would be the oldest in my class, and I'm not. There's actually like a 30-year-old in our group. There is people who are my age who have studied before like me and just decided to do something else. So I'm actually quite shocked that I'm not the oldest, although predominantly most of them are like 19-year-olds, 17-year-olds, 20-year-olds. But other than that, I was actually pretty shocked to find out that I'm not the oldest. Besides that, like, I blend in really well. My style isn't grown up. I kind of dress however I want to dress, and it's kind of like low key, like still varsity student, but like, you know, I think the more mature side of me shows when I'm in class, because I'm a very closed off person. I'm a loner. I've always been a loner. I that has never been anything new. In high school, I've always preferred my own space. So it's the same thing at varsity. I have like one other friend and like probably people I do converse with from time to time, but we're not tight. And it's not like I see my friend all the time on campus, because we don't really take the same classes because we've all studied before. So there's some subjects that we've been exempted from. So I don't really see her much, but when I'm by myself, I just go to class, do my thing, and then go back to my place. And it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me because I'm used to that. Like when everyone's just standing in their groups and they're talking, I'm just there with my phone because I'm awkward. I'm just socially awkward. So to deepen up the crease, I'm going to go in with this, I don't know if this is dark brown or it looks kind of like deep burgundy, but when you put it on, it looks dark brown. So I'm going to go in with the shade right here, if you can see it. Alright, and then that's just to deepen up my crease and obviously blend it out. So yeah, that's just basically how it has been going. Another news update is my lovely sister is expecting twins, and I'm actually so excited to become an aunt, guys. Like, I don't know. I feel like financially I'm not ready to be an aunt. Like, I would have wanted to like spoil those kids rotten, but I feel like my presence will be enough for them, hopefully, you know. They're still crying and stuff like that, so significant age groups, you know, they will get some ish from auntie. So they shouldn't worry about that. Okay, we'll get that covered when the time's right, when they're all grown up and stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And please check out this hair tutorial. And also I'm going to be doing like kind of like an update video of how the hair looks now. So when you're done watching this, go click on that video. That video will be there, trust me. I'm going to upload them at the same time actually, so go click on that. So I'm just blending this out to kind of like make it more seamless. I don't know, guys, I always feel like my right eye always looks better than my left eye. Remember to blend in to your corner over here so it's not blank like what I did this side. What I did for this shimmer is I took my Fix Plus and sprayed my little brush over here, and then wipe off the excess. And then I took this Sobe Good to Glow palette and I took the shade Brassy and I basically just built it up on my eye. Did you see how easy the makeup look was? Oh, like, we're done, guys. We're literally done. So I'm just gonna pat this onto my eyelid and gradually build it. And then I'm just gonna take this brush just with the excess product and I'm just going to diffuse that. I'm not dipping into my makeup at all. And then I'm just blending out the harsh line. See, like this eye looks way better than this eye. I don't know why. And that's it. Like, my eye makeup is done. Right now I'm going to take my Smudge Skinny Felt Tip Liner. So on this tip of makeup, I actually don't know how to explain it, but makeup makes me makeup makes me happy. Like, makeup like gets my mind off things, and like when I look good and I feel good, like I'm just like, you know what, let's go out. I feel really good. I feel excited about life and stuff like that. I might have to redo this eye. I don't like it. But yeah, I'm really really happy when I sit down and get like the product that I wanted. I'm not doing a wing, I'm just lining my waterline to kind of like hide my lash band. Although I don't need to, because it's like a clear lash strip, but anyway, just so that everything is blending in seamlessly. So yeah, it's kind of been a roller coaster of emotions beginning of this year, but like I said, I'm kind of like trying to get into the groove of that. So the eyelashes that I am using are these eyelashes that I got from Miniso. They've got like this clear lash band. They were really cheap. I think they were like 30 bucks, and there's like 10 pairs in here. And yeah, they kind of like this natural looking lash. So this is like a new pair that I'm putting on. So what I want to show you is how I put on my lashes, which is quite easy. So I'm just gonna trim the excess off, and funny enough, this fits my eye perfectly. I don't have to trim it or anything, so I'm happy about that. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna curl them first, obviously. Falsies, I'm gonna curl my natural lashes. This is just basically how I apply my lashes. And I'm gonna take my Smudge mascara in black, and just to keep my lashes all curled, take this glue. It's actually eyelid glue from Miniso, but I found that it sticks really great, and I don't have to wait like 30 seconds for it to dry. So I use this. It's got like this little applicator thing, and what I do is I take that glue and I kind of go on my waterline like I would with eyeliner, and just apply it really thinly, as best as I can. It's a really sticky glue. Like, it's really sticky, which is what I like because it keeps them on. And then make sure you get that at the end. And immediately after doing that, look at that. That's what I mean by the sticky glue. Where are my lashes? Oh. Immediately after doing that, I take my lashes, and I don't have to wait. I just basically stick them on and they stay on. That's it. And I'm gonna do the rest of my face. So like I said, I've already primed my face. I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the color 350. It is almost done and I'm so sad. Like, literally so sad. But yeah. I'm kind of like not really going for like full coverage today. So I'm not gonna put on concealer, but I'm gonna try build this up. So I'm gonna dot it, not all around my face, but significant places, because I usually just blend up to my eye, I mean to my forehead. So what I do is sometimes I take this Urban Studio, it's actually a contour brush, but I like it for my foundation. So what I'll do is I'll pat and blend down, and it kind of keeps most of the product on my face, and kind of like full coverage because you're not using like something that's wet. And going down ensures that your foundation kind of looks seamless, like you use the beauty blender. because then you pull the hairs up on your face. I got that tip from Uche Natori, I think that's her name, on Instagram and on YouTube. So you blend it down. I honestly really love this for my foundation. I've bought foundation brushes and they don't do what this contour brush can do, which I really like. So yeah. Alternatively, I go in with this microfiber sponge from Chic Cosmetics. Like, microfiber sponges have changed the game, you guys, and it doesn't suck in that much product like a traditional beauty blender would, so you use less product. And it's also like kind of like an airbrushed foundation effect, and I like that about this. I really love that. So with the excess product, that's when I go up into my forehead, because I'm like, my forehead is not big, so I'm not trying to like put too much. Sometimes I'll just go in a little bit just to build it up. Make sure I'm blending just below underneath my eyes. It doesn't really bother me because I'm going to use concealer. So as you can see, my dark marks are still showing through, so I do take a little bit more foundation. This is my one of my best drugstore foundations ever, no lie. Like, I prefer that over my Clinique anti-blemish foundation. Like, honestly, I love that foundation. Even when I'm doing like a full glam look, I will put that on. So I'm concentrating that foundation just over that area. Do you see? Like, I kind of covered most of it. And I'm only going to do 2 layers because, like I said, I'm not trying to go for like full on face beat. I think it's okay to sometimes have imperfections. Like, my skin was relatively doing well, and then boom, like, I just had breakouts today. But I think it's a hormonal thing because I just went through that time of the month. So I think it's just my hormones trying to get back. It's not as bad a breakout as I would have had normally because I've been following like a strict routine on myself. So it's not as bad, but it's there. I can see it. It's been happening in my life. Now I'm basically just doing a makeup tutorial for y'all. Actually, let me take this off before I look mad crazy. Oh my god. Wow. So yeah, just blend some foundation up here so I don't look insane when I take that off. So I just want to go back on my goals. I think I listed weight loss as one of them. I haven't gained any weight, but I also haven't lost that much weight as I thought I would have lost by this time of the year, which is okay because I'm not really that obsessed with my weight anymore. I used to be when I was younger, but I'm not anymore, so it's cool. So I'm going to take LA Girl in the shade Fawn to conceal. I don't take my concealer like over my forehead anymore, so it's just the bridge of my nose and my under eyes. Okay, let me put on my contour shade. So this is Pro Conceal in Espresso. So yeah, it's just been really rough. There's a time I got sick and I haven't been to the gym since. So I'm trying to like do this whole intermittent fasting to kind of like sort of get back in shape without doing too much work because I don't have the time, but also not to like obsess over my weight, because it's really okay to not be perfect, guys. Like, we can't all be that way, and that's okay. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that. So I'm happy with where I am right now. I just want to have a healthier relationship with food, and that's what I want to do. So it's basically where I am. So I'm going to take my Miniso stippling brush and I'm going to use that to blend out my contour. Imagine the stippling brush, which is for foundation, I use it for contour, and the contour brush, I use it for foundation sometimes. Because they do better jobs than what they intended to. Like for foundation, I can't use this. The surface area is too small. The brush is too dense, it's too packed, and it's very hard for me to use it for foundation. But to blend up my contour, I like that it's precise and, you know, I can control this. But to each his own. We all use different tools. So I'm just gonna blend this out. Allowing my concealer to dry down a bit helps it to be a bit more full coverage. So now I'm gonna blend out my concealer using that same sponge, and you see, like, now I get more control over it and the concealer doesn't go everywhere because it dried down a bit and is a bit more full coverage, which I really love. Honestly guys, the sponge is like 70 bucks. If you can buy this, it is way better than my Real Techniques complexion sponge that I threw out. Okay, this sponge is the bomb diggity. Like, it literally feels so soft and it blends everything out so nicely. My god. Oh, and the fact that this is so, sorry guys, my boyfriend's back, so I just had to open the door. But anyway, yeah, basically that's what's been happening. So I advise you to use this. I lost my train of thought, but yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna set my under eyes, obviously, and I'm going in with the Chit-Chat Cosmetics Baked Setting Powder in Banana. Really great powder. I applaud them. This tiny little blending.
What is this?
It's an eyelash curler. You'll pop my eye out.
Where are you going?
No way. I'm just gonna take pictures and I'm gonna take it off.
So why is there a camera in front of you?
It's for my YouTube.
What's for the... That doesn't mean.
It was. So to contour my nose, I'm gonna go in with this Beauty Hyper cream contour palette, and I'm gonna take very dark color over here and mix it with this one, and that's what I'm gonna use for my nose contour. I'm going to set my contour with powder. This is the B Vein Mineralizing Bronzer. I don't use that much because it's very pigmented and not look weird. So here we go. So to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me 350, same color as my foundation shade, and I'm going to take this fluffy Chit Cosmetics powder brush, and I'll be setting the rest of my face makeup with it. For blush, I'm using this Black Radiance sheer blush in the shade Soft Honey, and I'm going to use that same like contour brush. For highlights, I'm going to use that brassy shade again from my Good to Glow palette. And I'm just going to highlight my face. Top lid on my lower lid. And I'm just going to be using these 3 shades to apply. So I'm going to start with my transition color. Then I'm going to set everything in place with Fix Plus. And I just went off and finished off my lips, and this is the final look, you guys. I really did enjoy making this eye look, and I hope you enjoyed the video as well, and I will see you guys next time. Deuces.